welcome to the Liz Lemire channel. This is your guidance reading for the month of September 2018. We're going to look into what your guidance is for the month of September. It might be for a certain situation, it might be for the month, it might be, however situation this fits. I will be doing a separate Aries love and a separate Aries money, prosperity, abundance, the green essentially, for that. So keep on the lookout for that one. If you'd like to be notified for that, you can just subscribe and it'll typically just trickle on your timeline and you don't even have to do anything extra for it. So, may I please have access to your guidance for Aries for the month of September 2018, please. Access to guidance for Aries. Can a sycamore grow? You cut it down and you'll never know. That's really far. We're gonna take these, I guess. That's a lot of cards. No, I'm not gonna take that, thanks. Alright. Okay. I just saw these. I kind of want to put those back, actually. I don't know. I think that's stuck in the mud. Give me a second. Oh, it's Spark. Oh, wow. Okay, Aries. What's going on here? Hold on, what is 32? I look at numbers. I tend to look at numbers, and I just need to see certain things. Magic prayer. Alright. What's going on, Aries? You lost your spark or something? It almost feels like something is being denied you. Like you're being denied something. Until balance is achieved. And there's something about the place that you're at in your world that you kind of just need to be there and build from it. It's kind of like being stuck between a rock and a hard place, but not really a rock and a hard place. Kind of stuck between joy and knowledge, but being at the bottom. Between, joy and certainty of joy. And joy of certainty, But being stuck at the bottom. Yeah, I just said that. This time is meant for you to get stronger, to grow, to build, and get that balance within yourself to go where you want to go might be feeling a little abandoned. Like a little like you have to leave a certain situation or certain people behind. And that may be what's keeping you down, is it? Or some past resentments of some sort. Or just maybe even forgiving yourself over certain issues. Both 46s came out. You see? 46, 46. So this is a coming apart. Yeah, for sure. It's a coming apart to rebuild. This is a death process, regeneration. You're coming apart to come together. I feel like you're on the tail end of it. But you have a ways to go at the same time. Both desert cards came out. So whatever this is for you, it's gonna be here for the long haul. Not this energy, but like this building of it will be here for the long haul. And so you being able to be resilient in this space now will help you moving forward for what's ahead. Not to say that what's ahead is bad, it's just because whatever thing you're working on in your world, it's going to be for the long run. It's going to be for the long haul. And so with that, you kind of need that thick skin. You need to have reserves inside you, that balance. So you got to start preparing for what that means. Does that mean that while you're going off and building your own business, you're scheduling time to be with your children and your family or the people you care about? You know, what does that look like if this is going to be your life for the rest of, you know, whatever X is? You gotta start figuring out how to balance things in your world. Right now, magic prayer is missing, and in the place of spark is rock bottom. So right now, it kind of seems like things are a bit sucky, in a certain situation, right? Or a lot sucky. It really depends. There's a spectrum of people here, depending on what day of the month it is. Am I right? Like sometimes Mondays suck, and sometimes Mondays at 2 p.m. don't suck so bad. It depends. Whatever this is, the call for you is to find some sense of satisfaction in where you're at, some semblance of freedom in where you're at, some semblance of something in where you're at. Like find the lesson and the gift and the, I don't want to say the gratitude, but find the something, the fruit in this space that you're in. And that'll help bring you balance. And also bringing you balance will help, cultivating an essence of balance will help you during this place to find the fruit of this place. You see, they're going to play off of each other. Finding the fruit will give you balance. Finding balance or attaining balance, seeking balance will bring that for you. Now, what does balance look like? I have to say this, but what does balance look like? Ask yourself what that looks like and ask yourself how real it is for you. But still seek to attain some semblance of balance in this situation, some semblance of moderation. Not too much of work, not too much of play. A balance of life. Live, right? I asked to tell me about balance and all these cards. I'm sorry, about dry desert and all these cards came out. Do they look familiar to the coloring of the dry desert? Look at this. Very similar coloring. What this is telling me is this desert, this phase that you're in is not for you. It's not going to last forever. It's meant to essentially, like I was saying, like humble you, right? This spirit of place humble you. Blessed reverse, humble you, and you've hit a rock bottom, essentially. This is a place where this is meant to build you as you're going along in your for your future, because this isn't forever. This is temporary. Yeah, 3 + 1 is 4. 4. This is temporary. It's just to find the gift in this. Do what you can, right? Learn what you can in this space, where things may not be so certain, things may not be so joyful, but there is some certainty and some joy in this moment of being at the bottom and emerging from that. You are emerging. You are going to eventually emerge into um, joy and some semblance of certainty, but your spark is missing. In order to regain that spark, is to find the fruit in this place that you're at, and that fruit will give you balance. To find the balance in this place you're at, and that balance will give you fruit. So yeah, there is some unfinished stuff. You're meant to be resilient, and this is you coming to the edge. Like, you will get to a point where you will fall off this edge, where is this desert, and tumble and fall into wondrous things. Okay. I'm wishing you the best. I feel like you're gonna be all right. Find the fruit, find the balance in your world. Okay, keep your light on, Aries. And good luck.